for walkies. You should go for walkies. Yeah? Wait. Hey. Go. Yay! Come on, Sprout, let's go. Good morning, guys. I feel like this video has been very long waited and I've got people running past me and walking past me, but quite frankly I'm never gonna get this video done unless I just do it. But basically it's been a very long-winded 5 months where I've filmed heaps and heaps of content. Like, honestly, I don't actually think you would believe how much content I've actually filmed. I've filmed so much content, and the truth is I've just not Sprout! I film the content and then I just don't edit it and then I don't post it, and then by the time I get the time to sit around and do it, it's like too much has happened for me to post it. Anyway, it's just my fault. I don't even know why I'm making excuses. I've just been extremely lazy with the whole thing. The looks I'm getting on this fine morning are just rather horrific. So today I've decided that I am going to film a day in the life with me, just of what I'm doing today, just so you guys can kind of see like my everyday life since being on the show, and like obviously since doing like content creation and stuff, and since moving to Leeds, and obviously so much has happened since we last spoke. It's bruised! Going in. So obviously so much has happened since we last filmed, and I just kind of wanted to give you guys a life update in many ways. Update you on just like what's been going on. Then I last spoke to you, like Sprout was literally a tiny little puppy and now he's like nearly 8 months old. So that is really bad for me. This morning we were up at 8 and then I tried to get him out of the house for 8:30. So I'm gonna take him on a little half-an-hour walk and then reconvene the rest of the day. But he's loving it. He's already done a poo this morning. Thank you, Sprout. But this is a walk that we do every single morning. I'm trying to like not go out and buy coffee as much. I'm just trying to like be a little bit more self-sufficient. So like there's 2 walks that you can do on the canal. You can either go right near our apartment block and go towards the canal, which Sprout loves. There's not as many dogs. He does love, obviously, love other dogs, but it means that he can kind of just, we don't have to like stop and start all the time. Or you can walk the opposite way towards the city centre and you can get like coffee or breakfast and stuff like that. So we do that sometimes, but this way is a little bit easier. He gets a better walk out of it, I think. So we're gonna just finish this walk now and then I'll see you when we get back to the flat.
Why can't I go before I lose my cool? I love you even if it's difficult. Don't worry just because I need to leave. Don't mean I'm sick of us, of you and me. I'm just not good at showing sympathy. Give me a break. I'm not angry anymore, just a little bit let down. I'm not angry anymore, just a little upset now. Cause I wanna be better than I was before, but I can't do it if we don't mature. Not angry anymore, just a little bit let down. I love the way you look me in the eyes when you joke up but can't apologize, cause you are too afraid to hurt your pride.
Hey guys, so conveniently my camera died as I was doing my hair, so I had to quickly put the battery on charge so that I could sit down with you and do my makeup. So today I've got about an hour before I need to leave the house, and I've got to shoot some lounge content that's going out tomorrow. These won't stay in, my hair's too bloody thick. I've got some lounge content to film, and then I've got a spin class in like under an hour and a half. So I've got 50 minutes to put this makeup on. Brownie, do you want to say hello? Say hello. So we've got, I'd say I've got like 20 minutes to put a little bit of makeup on. I'm gonna go for more of a chill, relaxed vibe for my makeup, rather than like a full face, because obviously I've got to go do a spin class afterwards. And I don't really fancy sweating a whole full face of makeup off. Obviously I've not really been active on my YouTube channel, and like I kind of said earlier, it's kind of down to the fact that I keep recording videos and then editing them, well, editing some of them, or like not finishing it and just like procrastinating, or not thinking it's a good enough video to go out, and then I just never get around to posting it, which obviously isn't great for you guys, because it seems as though I've been MIA. But I feel like YouTube is the perfect platform to give you guys perfect insight into kind of like my everyday life, and you get to see so much more of me than you would get to see on social media, which I think is important. So I'm gonna set myself a goal to try and get a video out a week. You know, there's actually no reason why I should not be able to do that, and obviously there's a lot of stuff that we need to catch up on. So I think in the comments, just let me know what you guys, Sprout, no, he never does this. Just in the comments, no, Sprout. Oh my god, he's just jumping, stop, he's just jumping up at me. So just let me know like what kind of videos you want to see. I think a really good video for me to film would probably be a Q&A, just to like talk about all things that were too hot. You know, I think it's such an important thing to talk about, like what happens after a show like that. Obviously I've just kick-started my OnlyFans account, so we'll touch on all things like that. But for today we're just doing like everything that I get up to in a day. And I feel like as well, having a dog, which by the way is honestly the best thing I have ever done. Sprout is the best purchase I have ever made. It's definitely not been easy, and I've definitely had to like adapt my life to how it was before, you know, but I've definitely settled into a routine. And I think as well that kind of threw me off. I really felt like when I got Sprout, you know, that's when I was doing a lot of my filming and things like that, and I found that once I got him, I really struggled to maintain like the routine that I had with content creation. Like before, I'd spend the whole day doing it, editing it, whatever, and when he was a puppy, he was just so difficult. So I found it really hard to kind of fit it all into my routine, and ultimately he kind of took priority, and I just found it really difficult to kind of like get back to where I was. But you know, like I definitely feel like I'm in a better place, and I definitely want to be putting like more effort and things into my content creation. So here I am doing my best. I've got a spin class at 12:30, which I've been doing spin for the last couple months now, and I used to do spin all the time when I lived down south. I went through a period of time, I think I must have been like 18 or 19, where I just kind of let myself go, and it was the first time I'd really seen myself gain weight from being a younger person. and I really struggled to drop it because I am the biggest foodie on the planet, and I'm so okay with that. But my body was changing a lot at that period of time, and before I felt like I had the best metabolism and I definitely didn't, and so on and so forth. And I found that spin was amazing for me. And when I kind of moved up to Leeds, I found like the same thing happened. I kind of dropped out of my workout routine. I didn't really, you know, I didn't have a car whilst I was living here, and I just found it really tough. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to be going out on a run every day, especially when the weather was crap, like throughout the winter. I mean, it's definitely not much better now, but hey ho. Yeah, and I just really kind of struggled. And I was introduced to this spin studio in Leeds called Ride. Well, it's not just a spin studio, it's a spin studio, and then I believe that they do like different workout classes as well. Predominantly, I will do the spin because that is my favourite thing to do. And you go, and honestly, I went, and it was the best thing I've ever done. It is the best place. If any of you have ever done like a spin class, like Soul Cycle, stuff like that, it's a very similar vibe to that. And it's got such an amazing community of people there, and I absolutely love it. And I think for me, once I kind of made the decision to permanently stay in Leeds for like the foreseeable, there was like when I first moved, there was always like a plan to move back down south, but I've actually really enjoyed being up here, and I've settled into a routine here, and you know, I've made friends, so there's no reason really why I need to leave. I really felt that it was important to kind of start sowing my oats and making friends, and you know, the community at the Ride studio is honestly just amazing, and it's completely transformed my time in Leeds and made me fall completely in love with it. Like, I actually don't think I could part with Ride because it's just the best thing ever. So I aim to do like 3 classes a week. Some weeks I do more, some weeks I do less. The last time I spoke to you guys, I was in a different apartment, and now I'm in the same apartment block, but I'm just in a bigger apartment. Before I was in like a 1-bed, and I actually didn't realise how small it was. It was so tiny. So we upgraded to a bigger apartment that's got a spare room and more space for the dog and stuff like that, and it's been great. I'm nearly done. I'm just gonna do a really fresh face. Like, I don't want anything heavy. With the warmer weather, I'm trying really hard to not wear as much makeup because I think it sits better throughout the day if you do something a little lighter. Also, I religiously fake tan every week, but I'm giving myself a little break from the tan because I feel like my skin was kind of starting to get a little bit irritated. I know sunbeds aren't great, but I've been doing a little one here and there just to build up my tan. I just want to have a bit of a better base because right now I literally look like a fat raw chicken, and I'm just like not loving it. My camera says it's going to die, and if it dies I will cry. Please don't die on me. I might have to just finish recording this on my phone, which will suck ass. Please don't do that to me. Another thing, guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I've done quite a lot of work with Grande Cosmetics, and they sent me this lash serum. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the lash serum. Oh. When I got sent this, I was like, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I even was like, do I even want to use this? Like, this is not gonna work. I've been using it. My eyelashes are so long, okay? And this isn't even as long as they are. So what I do, every day, no makeup or makeup, I basically curl my lashes, and the ends of my lashes are all blonde. Like, they're all blonde, but they are so long. And I'm gonna just do it so you guys can see. So I just tap the top of my lashes. Can you see how long they are? I just literally tap on the ends so that you can see how, oh no, that was a big clump, we don't want that. I need to get them tinted and like lifted. Look how long they are. Do it on this side as well. Like, what the hell? They literally touched my eyebrows. How incredible is that? This is now a product I will never ever not have. I gave one of them to my mum. They sent me a couple, and I gave one to my mum, and she has got no lashes at all, and they kind of like point down, they don't like flick up. So it'll be interesting to see. You can see on my bottom ones as well. Like, I literally just have to touch the ends. Honestly, it's crazy. Okay. I'm rushing around like a freaking crazy person. Yeah, okay. I'm literally rushing around like a crazy person. Camera's charged. Lounge content's done, which is annoying because I wanted to film me doing that. But that's all finished. Now, Sprout's in the house. I'm in a rush. I've got half an hour to get to Spin, which it's not half an hour away, but because I live in the city, it can take a little bit of time. Ooh. So what the plan is, we're gonna drive over to Spin. Isaac's meeting me at Spin. And then we'll do the class. I'm trying to fit so much into the day, but this is literally what it consists of, like just trying to get it done, like quickly getting the content, editing it, sending it out. That's it. Didn't even have time to tie up my hair, which is annoying, but hey ho. Right, I found a place for you in my car. Don't know if it will stay or not, but I guess we're gonna see. Okie dokie. So a lot's happened since you and I last spoke. Oh, is it gonna stay? I think it might. Oh, I'm at a bit of an angle, but that's okay. I think I just need to drive very carefully around corners and things. So obviously a lot has happened since we last spoke, one of which is a new car. It's funny because it's weird to try and like kind of remind you or like let you know what's happened, like to summarize it all. It's bizarre. I basically got a new car about a month ago now, and I got rid of my Fiat because it was costing me too much money at the time and I wasn't really driving anywhere. Whereas now that I obviously have lived here like nearly a year now, it's crazy to think that I've lived here, well no, it's not a year, but I've lived here a while. It just seemed like the right time to get a car because obviously I had the dog and we were doing a lot of the walks like into town, but I wanted to take him to like some bigger parks and things like that and just have the freedom to kind of visit Isaac's family a little bit more and stuff like that. So it's been really nice to actually have a car and like fit more stuff into my day. So I think the plan after Spin is to head back to the house, get some work done, and then probably what I will do is cook some food. I've not eaten a thing today, which isn't the best. I'm gonna grab myself an energy drink to have during my class. But yeah, I've not had any food today, which isn't the best, but I find sometimes that when I eat before Spin, it makes me feel really sick, which isn't ideal. So it's just after 12 now. The class is at 12:30 and it's a 40-minute class. So after that, head home, probably have some food, get to work for a little bit, and then we've got to drive over to Harrogate for 6 o'clock because Isaac's cutting one of his clients' hair who lives in Harrogate. So we will be driving over there for 6 o'clock and it takes about half an hour, 40 minutes. I think because of the time of day, it might take more like 40 minutes than 30 minutes. So yeah.
Hey, let's ride. Take all that resistance off.
How is one feeling after the Spin class?
Fucked.
Those classes are like the most intense thing ever.
What a joke.
They're a joke. We've got Mr. Isaac Lewis driving the vehicle home. He is currently in the process of learning.
Come on, don't do me like that, bro. Come on, I expected more from you.
So, what is the... well, that doesn't sound healthy.
I'm struggling.
Just edge out a tiny bit. Okay, alright. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, perfection.
Look at that.
Perfection.
Don't put that in, please.
Why? I'm doing a daily vlog. It's about like them seeing exactly what I'm doing for the day.
Yeah, but I don't
can't
need to
cut
put
bits
that.
out.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
Why? So whenever we finish spin, well, not every time we finish spin, but
I need to go to the shop.
yeah, I know. This is the direction. Anyway. Oh my god, my camera's about to die. Final words to the camera before it dies, Isaac.
Don't go to spin, stay at home, have fun. Play your Xbox.
Spin is the best.
Spin is good. Just takes it out of you.
Right. Final words to the camera before it dies.
Have fun.
Cheers. Good afternoon, everybody. Do you mind? Do you mind? Stop it. Oh my god. So aggressive. So we got back from spin and then obviously my camera had died in the car and we ate some food and we were just both really tired, so we had a shower and have just been working in bed on the iPad, and Isaac's been pretend to sleep. Haven't you, Isaac? Haven't you? Hello? I am speaking to you just because there's a camera there. Okay, well, why are you not responding to me? Anyway, so I've basically been working, Sprout, stop. Basically been working on the laptop while Isaac has been sleeping. And now we are heading over to Harrogate for one of Isaac's clients. So we'll hop in the car and then I think I'm just gonna like sit in the car and wait. Normally like we'll go sit at a pub and maybe get dinner, but I think we're gonna have like food when we get back and I'm just gonna sit in the car and just like edit this video so I get it out on time, because if you know me, I'm not great at that. Okay guys, we are back from Harrogate after what feels like 100 million years, and I am going to start cooking some dinner. So I'm basically gonna make like a veggie bolognese. Well, we're gonna use beef mince, but like the base, and so it's gonna be like low carb, so we're gonna use courgette instead of spaghetti. Noodles. Yeah, I'm gonna cook that up now and hopefully have dinner soon ready. I really wish I had some wine. I want wine. And it's annoying because like I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, but I have a feeling you might not be able to see me. I mean, you can kind of see what I'm doing. Can you? Not really. Guys, I have finished dinner. Yummy. Look how cozy our bedroom looks in the evening. It's so nice. Okay, get off of that. We're doing the outro. We are showered, ready for bed. Finished with our dinner. Sprout, come here. Come on.
Not asked.
Anyway, my camera's literally about